The Liverpool Reaction, an American LFC podcast, starts now. Welcome back, everybody, to the Liverpool Reaction, an American LFC podcast. Coach, the team, they're champions today.
Yeah, it's been a few weeks coming, but finally reached today. So it was a very emotional and noisy Anfield Road today, wasn't it? So yeah, it was a great occasion.
What a game too. To go down 1-0, Dominic Solanke scores a header, and then we just blew the doors off of Tottenham. It was an impressive performance. Looked like Liverpool at the beginning of the season. And wow, was the stadium rocking. The You'll Never Walk Alone at the beginning of the game and at the end of the game were just gave you chills. Unbelievable performance, unbelievable season. What I mean, they've been so consistent all year. You don't even know what to say. They were that good this year, and they deserve this.
Yeah, I mean, I know some people have written it off in various quarters, but Liverpool, I think consistency is just the word that sums it up. I mean, because it's not like, okay, it was 5-1 today, but they haven't been that kind of team all season. They've just found ways to grind out victories at times. You know, there's games that they've dominated, but I think we've said before that a very popular Arne Slot score for Liverpool is 2-0.
Mm-hmm.
So it's almost like they get to 2 and then they kind of put the handbrake on a little bit. And, like that's a typical Arne Slot game, but not like that today. Not like that today whatsoever.
Yeah, it's Tottenham this year has had a rough go against Liverpool. I mean, we've put up some big score lines, 6-3 and 4-0 and now 5-1.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, what's his name? Ange Postecoglou. He likes to play open attacking football, and I think that suits Liverpool down to the ground, basically.
Yeah, a lot of players to put in some really good performances. I thought Dominic Szoboszlai was fantastic. McAllister was great. His goal was fantastic too. We got goals from Diaz, McAllister, Gakpo, Salah, and then an own goal forced by Trent. Mm-hmm. So it was exciting. Every 10 or 15 minutes, I'm jumping up and down, screaming goal. And just couldn't be happier. Definitely also some tears, some joyful tears. It was that kind of emotion too. Just the stadium really got to let loose, especially after their last title was the COVID year and wasn't able to really kind of enjoy the atmosphere.
Yeah. I mean, it's amazing, really. It just kind of grabs you as you're seeing all the scenes at the end, and it does get very emotional. It gets very emotional, even though, it's on the other side of the Atlantic, and you feel that you might be removed from it, but somehow the sheer passion of it really pulls you in.
Yeah, it really does. Coach, so 84 points, 4 games to go. I mean, if they win all 4, which I'm not sure that they will, but if they do, that would be 96 points. I mean, that's a very, very good season.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens next. Like the first time that Liverpool won the title in my lifetime was 64. And they had 3 games at the end of the season after they clinched it. And if I'm not mistaken, they lost them all. Or I think they might have drawn one, but the other 2 were losses. So, they certainly took their foot off the gas. And, it's going to be very interesting to see how they handle these last few games because obviously the title's in the bag.
Yeah, they can't lift the trophy until May 25th in the last game against Crystal Palace at Anfield. I cannot wait for that because that's going to be like another party set off. And it's going to be incredible. Coach, a couple firsts too. Arne Slot becomes the first Dutch manager to win the Premier League.
Mm-hmm.
And Virgil van Dijk is the first Dutch captain to win the Premier League.
Okay.
So some pretty interesting firsts that come along with this title.
Yeah, I guess a good day for the Netherlands then.
Yeah. Yeah. I liked at the end of the game how, Luis Diaz had his Colombia flag and Sabasa had his Hungarian flag. And it was just cool just to see kind of how all these players from different areas come together and win the toughest league in Europe. It's a really, really incredible team. And the way they kind of gelled together throughout the beginning stages of the season and kind of what it's culminated to. But I thought that was really interesting and really cool just to see them all so different but so alike, as they will forever be Liverpool legends and a team that nobody will forget.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I guess that the modern football team, I mean, like back in the day, I mean, like they were all UK players. And now they're just from everywhere, aren't they? They're from all over the world. And yeah, I think it's natural that they want to show their identity and what have you. So yeah, I mean, it's modern football.
Yeah. Coach, where does this rank as far as, Premier League wins or Premier League titles from your standpoint? And let's say all like the Liverpool titles.
Well, I suppose the big thing is something that's being reflected by all of the commentators and pundits and what have you, in as much as it was an unexpected title. I mean, because obviously for years it's been dominated by one team. And even though Liverpool have kind of taken them close a couple of times, invariably Manchester City would win it. And I mean, I know personally, like City had that terrible run this year, but I'm still thinking, oh, well, somehow they'll probably get it together and go on a run. But of course, it never materialized. So I think that the big thing about this title is it was unexpected. And then the other thing is that taking over from a legend, basically, Slot comes in, he takes over from a legend in Jurgen Klopp. And of course, there was the kind of, I don't know if symmetry is the right word, but everything came full circle, where when they had the going away game for Jurgen Klopp last year, and he kind of did the Arne Slot song, and then it kind of flipped this year, and Arne Slot changed it to Jurgen Klopp, so it's kind of his way of bringing it full circle and thanking him and continuity, basically, from one era to the new era. So I think that those are the main narratives really about this year's title.
Yeah, you mentioned unexpected at the beginning of the year. They had a 5% chance to win, according to some supercomputer that crunches all the numbers and blah blah blah. But what they couldn't account for was how Slot seamlessly slid in and really did not change anything or blow anything up, and just continued off of Klopp's system and just made some tweaks and improvements along the way that really kept the team continuity together and kept the team consistently performing. And this is the title we wanted. Always at the beginning, this was the one that we wanted, and we got it. It's unbelievable.
Oh yeah. I mean, obviously there was the frustration of 2020 and COVID, and the fans weren't present, and so I guess there was a lot for the Anfield crowd to get off their chest today, and they did.
Yeah, the scenes of the bus coming in, were unbelievable. Me and a couple of my buddies, we were texting and we were saying, okay, that's it. We're going next year to a game. We were all so happy, and there was some tear shed even between us talking about it. It's so weird to feel so tied to something, but It really is a special club, a special stadium, special fan base, and it's just great to be part of it. It really is.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, one thing, I've been at games all day today at 2 different complexes in Massachusetts, one in Central Mass and then down on the South Shore at Weymouth. And all I can say is that lots of Liverpool supporters were showing the colours today. So yeah, the Reds were out in force here in Boston.
That's awesome. Yeah, I was wearing this Liverpool shirt. I had my daughter wearing her Liverpool kit. My wife even was wearing her Mo Salah jersey. We were house united and excited for sure.
Yeah, great day.
Coach, now pretty soon they're going to be asking questions about the team for the future. I don't think I'm ready to have that conversation yet. I'm just smiling and just kind of enjoying the moment and soaking it in. I don't know if there's really too much to say else about this team right now. Just enjoy it, guys. Celebrate. It's been one heck of a ride, and 4 games to go. I mean, it couldn't feel any easier, even though we know it wasn't easy. And the future is so bright, and we have a great coach. We have some fantastic cornerstone players. Coach, I don't really have too much else to say about this. I don't know if you wanna add anything else to it, but I mean, it's just I can't stop smiling. I really can't.
Yeah, I don't know that there is anything else. I think there are a lot of very, very tired and emotional Liverpool fans tonight, and I think we'll sleep well.
For sure, for sure. Well, I know this is a little bit of a not as long podcast, but I think Coach and I are probably going to hang up and enjoy this. I'm probably going to pour myself a special bourbon and just kind of enjoy this and watch the highlights and watch the post match stuff again. It was that great. It really was. We really are lucky. So saying all that, we wish you guys a good night, and wow, Liverpool has their 20th title, tied with Manchester United, and we are looking great for the future too. So, Coach, saying that, I bid you a good night and take care, everybody.
Yeah, good night, Liverpool fans. The champions now, the champions of Liverpool.
Champs, yep.